Hey everyone, hope things are going well. I'm off this week, obviously, but we've got this video here. I'm recording this video, so you've got something to work on while I'm away. So let's get started. We'll go through our regular warm up and get things moving. So settle your feet into the ground, relax the body, try to find your center of balance, and then start by shaking out the wrists. And we're going to get the body's energy moving by loosening gently loosening, shaking the arms, or the wrists rather, and then moving from the shoulders to loosen the elbow and the wrist, and then gently bouncing to shake out the shoulders, the back, the neck, kind of just getting the body's energy moving. And from there, settling back to our centered position, rotating side to side, letting the arms just relax and swing back and forth, feeling a gentle twist through the hip and the low back. And circling the waist. Nice big hip circles to loosen up the hip joints. And reverse. Knees together, small knee circles. Here, as you circle, you might feel a little bit of a stretch in the low back from one side to the other. That's fine. Should be comfortable though. And the other direction. And then balancing on one foot, finding your center line, and circling the ankle a few times in each direction. Both sides here. And the other side. And then the shoulders, rolling the shoulders back and around in big circles. Both directions. And then gently swinging the arms, stretching the front of the shoulders. I like to look up a little bit here to feel that stretch through the front of the torso. And then reach the arms out to the side and bring them slightly forward. And then twist and roll the hands in and out to get a big circle through the elbows. Both directions. And then the wrists back and forth a little bit to loosen up the wrist joint, maybe side to side, circles, whatever feels good. And then swinging the arms. Stretching up, reaching to the ceiling, off to the sides, lengthening a bit, and then bringing the hands to the hips. Feel the spine nice and tall, the head lifts up, and then looking side to side to get a stretch through the neck. Get the vertebrae of the neck moving a little bit. And then up and down, lifting the chin. And then as you bring the chin down, think about lifting the back of the head. So stretching the back of the neck up. And then lifting the ear up to the ceiling on both sides. And gently shake everything out, loosen up the shoulders and neck. Interlace the fingers. And from here, taking a breath in And breathing out as you stretch up, just kind of lengthen, push the hands up, find any tight spots, and move through them a little bit. It should all be gentle. Pushing the palms up, lengthening the spine, take a breath in. Breathing out and twist to one side. And twist to the other side. And then up and over, stretching the side of the body. Breathing in and out. Stretching up again and back down. Swinging the arms, letting the shoulders soften up a little bit. And then set the feet slightly about shoulder width here. Take a breath in, coming forward. And as you come down to your forward bend, breathing out, letting the head and shoulders relax. Take a breath in, feel the low back expanding. As you breathe out, feel it relaxing, the back of the legs stretching. And then take a breath in, hands on the knees, drop the hips down, and slowly come back up to standing. Head comes up last. Knees are slightly bent, feeling upright through the spine, and the arms hang by the side. Take a breath in and out. Okay, from here, we'll focus on the breath, bringing your attention to the energetic center in the lower torso, feeling your balance even between the 2 feet, back is upright. Take a breath in and out. And then just focus on comfortable, deep, comfortable breaths. You don't want to overdo it, but you want to feel the air coming in, feeling the body expand. As you exhale, feel the air leaving the lungs, gently relaxing, about 5 times. And then turn the palms to face down. From here, as you breathe in, feel the body expanding, opening up. The arms and the elbows lift up a little bit. And then as you breathe out, feel your feet connect to the floor, the shoulders relax, the elbows drop, and the hands settle. We're trying to bring our energy back down and get kind of connected to the floor and get settled. About 5 times here. And one more, breathing deeply. And down. Now from here, stretching and expanding through the torso and the arms especially. So breathing in, as you breathe in, feel a slight stretch across the back. Lifting up. As you breathe out, lengthen, feel the shoulders opening, draw the arms back and reach out all the way to the fingertips, feeling a nice stretch and an opening. 5 times. Breathing in and out. 5 here, breathing out. And then reverse, going the opposite direction. As you breathe in, everything lifts, lengthens, opens up as you lift up to the ceiling. And then breathe out. Feel the feet connect back to the ground, the shoulders settle, the back and the spine are upright, the elbows and the hands drop down. We come back to our focused and balanced position. Let's try 5. And one more time, really expanding, lengthening, breathing in deeply, and breathing out, feeling everything settle. Arms come to the side. Take a breath, and feel balanced and centered. Swing the arms a little bit. Okay, now let's look at this this idea that we've been exploring of moving between yin and yang and balancing and noticing how every movement that we have that we perform has some sort of balance of opposites, whether it's moving from one foot to the other, shifting your balance, or moving through and trying to focus on getting movement and mobility through the upper torso, the thoracic area of the torso. And so we have this movement we've been working on where the shoulders round can drop forward and come inward this way, and then they roll back and lift up, and the torso lifts up slightly. We have this back and forth motion. We want to notice the stretch on one side and the compression on the other, and vice versa. And we have 2 breathing patterns that we can do with this. We can inhale on either position and then obviously exhale on either position. So we'll do a few times with each one and with each breathing pattern first. So settling back into our stance, low back is relaxed, feeling balanced and centered. Start first by moving the shoulders back and forth, and then as you do, add the breath, breathing in. We'll start by breathing in as the shoulders roll back. And here you'll notice that when the shoulders come back, the eyes and the chin feel like they want to come up a little bit, and you can just look up slightly. And then as the shoulders come forward, the chin will feel like it wants to drop, and the eyes looking down. And so as long as it doesn't make you dizzy or anything, you can let the chin follow. If it does, you can just, if the up and down of the eyes isn't comfortable, just keep the eyes straight forward. So from here, breathing in, rolling the shoulders back, and breathing out, letting them come forward. In and out. And then as you get the motion of the shoulders, let the arms kind of follow. So the shoulders roll back, and then the elbows, and then the wrists and the hands, and shoulders come forward, and the elbows and wrists and hands. And little by little, make the motion bigger. And so from the side, come back and forth. Breathing in and out. Let's try about 5 times. And one more. And back. Now let's do the same movement, but with the opposite breathing pattern. So breathing in as the shoulders come forward, and breathing out as they roll back. Breathing in and out. in and out. And the arms follow the motion of the shoulders. And the breath, or the different breathing pattern, might make the movement feel a little different. If so, notice that, and if not, notice that. Breathing in and out. And back to the center. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to focus on just one side of, just one shoulder at a time. The other side, the other shoulder can move, it'll naturally find its way, but we'll focus on just one side. And we'll use the same two breathing patterns. So we'll do a few times on each side with each breathing pattern. So starting on, I guess, how about your right side? Breathing in, draw the shoulder back, and as you do, you'll notice that the hip wants to turn and rotate that direction. Breathing out, bring the shoulder forward, and the hip can turn that direction. So we're adding a little bit of a twist to it. Breathing in and out, in and out. And your gaze, your eyes can follow that motion however is comfortable, or can stay forward, whatever feels best. Breathing in as you go back, breathing out forward, in and out. And coming back to the center. Now we'll do the same thing on the same side, but with the opposite breathing pattern. So inhale here as the shoulder comes forward and the body rotates forward, and then exhale as you turn back. Again, the torso will twist. Breathing in as you come forward, breathing out as you turn back. And back to center. Okay, let's try a few on the other side with the two breathing patterns. So now on the left side, breathing in, drawing the shoulder back, turning, maybe looking slightly behind. Breathing out, the shoulder comes forward, the hip will turn slightly, and the arm sort of flows forward. Breathing in and out, feeling that shoulder move. Inhale and exhale. In and out. And back to center. And now the opposite, same movement, opposite breathing pattern. Breathing in as the shoulder comes forward. Breathing out as it rolls back. Breathing in, feeling a stretch across that side of the back. Breathing out, feeling a stretch across that side of the front. One more time, breathing in and out. Okay, now the tricky one. Now both arms are moving, doing the same thing, but one forward and one back. So finding your center line, straight from the top of the head down through the tailbone, we'll be rotating back and forth, similar to our warm-up exercise. But here now, we want to feel one shoulder drawing back as the other shoulder comes forward, and then opposite side here. Don't worry too much about the breath. Really just focus on twisting and twisting. Now here, the breath rather will you'll kind of find a natural breathing rhythm. So let's just get started slowly. Twisting, breathing in, twisting, breathing out, and just feel that back and forth. And then bring your attention to the shoulders. Feel them opening and then stretching the back and stretching the front. Stretch and twist. Stretch and twist. One more time each side, breathing in and out. And back to the center. Swing it out a little bit. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Great, great, great. Okay. Terrific. Loosen up a little bit. Now we'll take this idea of moving and feeling that movement through the shoulders and apply it to that little sequence of movements that we've been practicing, where we're also adding a balance shift. Remember, we start with our feet pointing forward, shift to one side, let the toe turn, and then shift back to that side. And then as we come through to the other side, same thing. So just pivoting gently, making sure not to twist the knee joints or anything like that, but just comfortable turning from one side to the other. I'll go through the motions one time, each side facing you, and then I'll turn around and we'll do a few together. So, knees are bent, low back relaxed, palms face down. Begin by breathing in, the palms come up, breathing out, and the palms come down. Now from here, shift to your left side, feel your balance come to that side, and then the right foot will kind of naturally come up and you can turn more easily, stretching the front of the torso, front of the shoulders, then shift back to your right side, reaching the left hand around, stretching the back, and extending forward. So you're lengthening, stretching through here. Now turning, here, coming back, turning the foot, opening, stretching through the torso, turning the foot on the other side, and settling down, shifting to your left side. Then that left hand comes back, up and down. Your right hand will come from down to up, and we come to balance, up and down, and then bring your left hand up, and it settles down. Now we'll do once on the other side. Shifting to your right side, stretching the front of the torso, front of the shoulders, and now shift to your left side, stretching the back of the shoulders. Shifting back, turning to your right, opening, stretching the front of the shoulders, and then shift all the way to your right side and relax, coming to neutral. Now shift back to your left side. The right hand comes up and then down, and as the hands go past each other, stretching the shoulders, coming up, one hand up and one hand down. Your left hand is up, your right hand is down, and then the right hand comes up and settles down. Okay, I'll turn around and we'll do a few times on each side. Ready? Begin. Breathing in, breathing out, and settle. Breathing in, stretch the front. Breathing out, stretch the back. Breathing in, stretch the front. Breathing out, settle to neutral. Breathing in, stretch the back. Breathing out, come to neutral. Breathing in and out. 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 Let's try a couple more times on each side. And one more each side. And finish. Come on back up to standing and gently loosen up the arms and maybe twist a little bit, shake everything out. Thanks so much, and hope the video version was fun. And I will see everybody in person next week.